Hey everybody, how's it going? And we're back with another episode of this Arizona Cardinals simulation series. So, where we left off last is having lost in the 6-4 battle against the Atlanta Falcons. We now are 6-5, tied for the lead in the division with the Seahawks. And we're now taking on another team trying to vie for a playoff spot. The Redskins, 5-5-1. Let's do some quick scouting, as we do not want to lose our points. I wanted to check out a couple of these guys just to see. Oh, there's another B-. This guy's pretty decent. All right. Now, defensive tackle is an area I could look. There's only 17 of those guys. Let's look at them. I want to keep the defensive line running strong. Alright, so we'll take a look at those guys. Alright, let's see what we can do against the Redskins. Early in this episode, we can get a victory. Coach Strack's bad, looking on strong there. And we do. So we get a win. The Dolphins are sitting at 2-10. I picked up the Browns pick. I really hope the Browns aren't better than that. Wow, a 28-0 victory. You like that, Kirk Cousins? You like that? 28-0. Wow. No turnovers by either team. It's a clean game. Had 2 fourth-down conversions and more third-down conversions than them. In our red zone, theirs was 0. I don't know how many times they were in there, if they ever made it to the red zone. We were 75, so we were there 4 times, scored 3 touchdowns, possessed the ball a lot. Carson Palmer only 1 for him. Kirk Cousins, 181 yards, nothing and nothing. Cole McCoy came in, threw 1 pass for 1 yard. The running, Andre Ellington gets 2 touchdowns. I don't know why this guy is getting so much, man. Chris Johnson gets a touchdown in the game. That's crazy. David Johnson is just not having a great year, and we're still 7-5, and this guy's not really contributing. John Brown has the most yards in the game. Larry Fitzgerald gets the only receiving TD. Game of running and wasting the clock is what it looks like. They gave up 2 sacks, 1 on each tackle side. Let's see who gets them. Marcus Golden, Nimdici, and even Knighton threw one in there that wasn't given up by a lineman. They get Ioannidis to get one by a lineman that was not. No lineman gave it up. Fumbles. Antonio Cromartie forces one. Not covered by anyone. So, pretty clean, pretty boring, but a 28-0 win, and it's one that I'm going to take as we stay tied with the Seahawks. So, a second Seahawk game looming in Week 16 on the road could be really huge in the series. Let's see, scouting. We're going to go ahead, get back to my defensive tackle scouting here. I like this guy. He's good. You don't see a lot of defensive tackles with a B+ beginning skill. There's a lot of B- though, and usually you have to check all those. I'll go second level on all the B-, and I'm only going to use the 5 on guys that still have B-. Oh, a C. What a bum. Alright. Still got work to do on D tackles, so we'll do that next week. Let's see if we can beat a 2-10 team. I hope so. I really, really hope so. Can we beat my team, the Miami Dolphins? Looks like we did it. So we are now 8-5. We have a player returning from injury for play this week. Watford. Oh, Bone. Alright, so we'll put Bone back in. Even though Watford didn't seem to give up anything, but he's on a 1 year. This is the last year, so I don't want to. Rather have Bone, who's going to be with us for a while. 38-17 victory over the Dolphins, sending them to 2-11. They had more yards than us pretty much all the way around, except for passing. They ran all over us. They got more first downs. They got more return yards by a lot. But that's mostly because we scored more, I think. They had 3 turnovers, though. They had more third down conversions. They're better in the red zone, but they were only there once. We had 60%, so we were there 5 times. Palmer, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Tannehill got knocked out early, only 20 yards. He wasn't even sacked. He got hurt. I don't know how he got hurt. He pulled his ankle or something. And then Matt Moore comes in. He's sacked twice, throws a pick, and they have to put TJ Yates to throw a pass. It was a mess of a game for the Dolphins. Damian Williams leads them in rushing with a touchdown. Jay Ajayi, not even close to that, had a better average. Didn't run as much. Maybe he got hurt as well. Maybe it was a game of everyone getting hurt for their team. Our running backs combining for 75 and a touchdown. Splitting carries. Once again, Chris Johnson only had 1. Let's see the receptions. Wow, Kenny Stills leads the game. Jordan Cameron's second. John Brown gets 2 touchdowns for 46 yards. David Johnson gets himself a touchdown. Where's the other one by Palmer? Here it is. Nicholas. Troy Nicholas with a touchdown. All right. Their right tackle gives up 2. Our left tackle gives up 2. Not something you normally see from Veld here, but let's see who got some sacks. Jordan Phillips gets 3. Mario Williams gets 1. Marcus Golden gets 1 for us, and Buchanan and Cromartie combined for 1. Swearinger with the pick. Fumble and a recovery for Cromartie and Darrell Washington. Any touchdowns off of it? No. Okay, so we do destroy the Dolphins. And we have 3 games left. Saints, and then 2 divisionals. Seahawks, Rams. We really just need to win 2 of those, pretty much. The Seahawks lose, which is big. We need that. We need a little cushion. The Seahawks lose. We're playing the 10-3 Saints. There's a strong possibility of losing this game. Very strong. Alright, let's take a look at some of these B- guys. They like this guy. Shaquille O'Neal. Alright, let's see some more B- players. C pluses. How about this? That's nice. I like 700 being decent. Gives me a little tingle. Alright. Now, the next thing to look at. I think we're good in the safeties department, but in case, and we should be fine, because even if Swearinger leaves us, I could throw Matthew back over there. Chandler Jones' spot is left or right? I'm thinking of looking at some outside linebackers or middle linebacker, actually. I like Dayon Buchanan, but maybe he's better suited for the outside. Oh, let's just take a look at some defensive people. Not worry about running backs. Receivers I want to do when the combine is done. That's going to be the first thing I run to, just to see what we can grab. Alright. See if we can get this win against this 10-3 team. 10-3. Drew Brees killing it this year. And we win the game. And now we are 2 games up on the Seahawks, making us not even really have to win this game. We've catapulted to one of the 10 best teams in the league. We knocked the Saints down. A narrow victory, 23-21. Clean game, no turnovers by either team. They kill us in the passing yardage game, but our special teams comes up with some big stuff. We're 100. We only were in the red zone 1 time. They were in there twice, but only scored once. That's huge. Let's see. Brees, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. So you had a fantastic game. Palmer, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Better percentage, which is why his rating's a little bit better. Mark Ingram and David Johnson. Mark Ingram wins that battle. Ellington again running for a touchdown, stealing David Johnson's thunder. Fitzgerald comes up big with 118. Willie Snead scores a touchdown for them. Fleener scores twice. John Brown gets one for us, as well as J.J. Nelson. So, big there. Let's see. Belvier gives up 2. Potty gives up 1. Streif on their team gives up 1. 2 for Hauli Kita. And 1 for David Onamata. 1 for Marcus Golden. No interceptions. Clean in that way. Fumbles, nothing. Clean in that way. I was suspecting maybe a safety won the game, but no. Not the case. At least it didn't seem like that was the case. Alright, so we'll take the win. We'll take it. I'm going to take it. See if we can beat the Seahawks here. Think we're in. I like Thomas Duckett. Maybe other people that are just as good. Ooh, he's not bad for a late guy. Whew. What a 6th-round draft pick. Devontae Hatcher's coming on his team. We're getting him. I don't know what we got to do it. It's happening. They don't like him. I don't know that I really want to go looking at a lot of other guys here. I see Devontae Hatcher, and I want him. That's what I see. I want him. We're going to look at his combine, but I want that guy. I'm going to build a little suspense for the series. We're already at about almost 14 minutes, so we're going to say goodbye to this episode, and we're going to build a little suspense for the next episode, where we will take on the Seahawks, end out the season, and see where we end up in the NFL playoffs. Also take a look at stats and whatnot. So, again, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Smash that like button, and don't be afraid to subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys on the